Solis, he's the guy right up there in the upper left-hand corner. He just wrote a book called The End of Business, and he says the time to lead is now. And these are just some of the types of leaders that I've been around. You'll see our friend Bill Glazer. Who else was here for the Fast Implementation Boot Camp in September? Wasn't it fun? So I got a picture with Bill. Then there's Liz Strauss, who writes the blog Successful Blog. I'm in a book with Mitch Meyerson, and Scott Stratton on marketing is there too. Chris Brogan, and then who knows who's in the lower right-hand corner? Can anybody tell me who that is?
Barbara Roscoe.
Well, actually, it's Tim Gunn from Project Runway. And if we have, yeah, you were close. I'm in it too. Sorry, Steve, but yeah. So anyway, just, what kind of leaders in your life? Think about the leader. And you want to be relevant when you're in social media. One thing I love to do is take pictures, and I was asked to go to a Macy's Girlfriends Day and talk about what it was like to be at Macy's on State Street a couple weeks ago. And these two actors from MAC Cosmetics happened to roll by on their roller skates, and I said, can I take your picture? Well, you may not be looking for makeup like that for the holidays, but some people are. So, you need to think about how to be relevant with your audience. You are going to see some statistics in this presentation. I know that with social media, people are really excited about statistics. My friend Sarah Evans just put 50 brand new ones in Ad Age yesterday. But I'm not going to really talk about them in great detail. I am going to show you how the numbers of people have been growing with age group. And I think it's really interesting to look at what's happening out there. When I started giving presentations on social media back in 2004, people asked me even, how do I spell the word blog? They couldn't figure that out. And that was before we really had Facebook or LinkedIn. But today, almost everyone is on social media. So for people who are saying, nobody uses social media in my business, the answer is, well, everybody does. And look at the largest, fastest growing group is the older folks, people between 55 and 64. So really what's going on out there, these are some huge numbers. I'm not going to read them all, but I am going to ask, who is on Facebook right now personally? Okay, who's got a Facebook page for their business? Okay, fantastic. How about LinkedIn personally? LinkedIn for your business. Okay, Twitter. Who's on Twitter for your business too? Okay, how about Google+? Okay, great. YouTube? Okay, wow, this is a pretty proficient group.
Yes, it is.
It is. Very impressive.
You might even call it the sharpest entrepreneurs of all.
I might even call them the sharpest entrepreneurs. Yes, absolutely it is. But the question is, you might be on these networks, but if I ask another question, who feels like they could do a better job? All right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have a different answer there. So one thing you need to think about that I'm not going to touch on in great detail, if you want to see Patty Rutkowski back there, Patty, you can raise your hand. She's working on some mobile programs, and mobile is really coming up. I was at Search Engine Strategies on Thursday, and they were talking about the future of the internet and marketing in general, and they were saying there will be no more funnel. There's going to be some kind of like galaxy system. I don't know about that, but I know that mobile is coming up. So one thing to think about in 2012 is, where's your website going to be, and how do you look on mobile? If you know about social media, this is a great video, by the way. This is by Eric Coleman, who spoke at Social Media Club Chicago a couple years ago. I just put up the link because I wasn't sure the internet would work. But watch this video if you're wondering about what's going on in social media, or if any of you do social media as a consulting part of your business. This will give you some really great statistics. And it is in your booklet. If everyone has their booklet, we'll just go through that real quickly. The pages I'm really going to outline right now are pages 2 and 3. Page 2 is what we're going to be talking about today. Page 3 is to take notes. And there's all kinds of references, resources, ideas to give you a quick start guide to keep going and go farther with social media. So what about business? I do a lot of presentations for senior level executives. I was just asked to write the business case for social media for 18,000 hospitals. So, it's really, I know. I was like, you want me to write it? I did. And they use that to present to their board of directors. But, who's here in a B2B business? Okay, B2C? Okay, and then we've got some, okay. Well, I just think if you are in a B2B or B2C, it's really important to know that B2B is embracing it, and they were kind of like the last holdout. The Fortune 1000 companies, they're using a lot of social media now. And then this is a slide that talks about, what really works in social media. And I know some people in the back may not be able to see it, but the tactic that works the best, that's the hardest to do, is blogger relations. So let me ask a question. Who here is dealing with bloggers? Who knows how to do that? Okay, a couple? All right. this is really where the sweet spot